Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Monday, the 16th, and I thought I'd come live here as the action kind of dictates that maybe we should talk a little bit about what's going on today and what we should be looking at and why we should be thinking about this. So, really we need to do is look at the type of action we're seeing here, what's going on, and what we want to do with it and how we want to play. More bank calls coming in here, by the way, while this is going on. That's the one area that they've been buying consistently all morning is Bank of America. Now they're hitting December 29th calls. December 29th, December 29 calls. Sorry, not December 29th, 29 calls. Nice size buyer into that here. So markets have been in this very tight range for the last 5 or 6 days, and now we just got this pull. Out of nowhere, we've rolled over into lunchtime, and this is not the easiest market to contend with or try to fight with at this point. I have made no new trades today, and not that I don't want to be trading. I'm just not at the moment. By the way, guys, if you want to interact with me in the chat, go ahead. I have it up. I'll try to pay attention to it. While you guys are here, welcome aboard. So one of the things that's killing us is the IBB and Lebu were strong all morning, and now they're getting whacked. And they're getting whacked because Trump came out and he's out grandstanding on drug prices. So what looked like a nice break of this downtrend here is now getting smacked down hard. It's helping to take one of the only strong areas into that we had today, and it's now taking us down here at this point. So the IBBs are helping. Biotech's taking us down. Energy, another area which had been strong on the open, has done nothing but sell off all day, right? Same type of thing, sell the gap. Taking a look at that. And most of tech has been weak all day. So other than Apple was strong on that upgrade. We gapped up. The rest of the names are all not playing well. Facebook is coming into lows here, right? Facebook's weak. Google's been getting smacked around all day. And we talked about Friday, there was a reversal candle in Google, right? If you look up here, topping tail reversal, downside follow through. Back here, topping tail reversal, downside follow through. The 8-day would be a nice launching place for that. If we could actually get down there, that would be a wonderful thing. Hey, Chris, how are you? Nice to see you there. So I'm just looking around for things to do and ideas, and thought I'd talk to you guys because as bad as this looks, this pull, we haven't even hit the 8-day on the SPY, right? We're just in this very tight, monotonous, wear you out range. The best thing you can do in this is just trade smaller, trade carefully. Don't go for the home runs. Just take the big hits until the little hits until something changes here. Don't try to chase every little bit of flow. The option flow today has been just pathetic. The only thing that has my attention right now in the option world is Adobe. There's been two huge sweeps of the 150 and the 155 strikes into this week's calls, and that's unusual for that name. We almost never get that kind of flow into that name. And you can see them right here, and they were not a spread. They came in separately, and they were spread out a bit. So I don't know. Somebody's playing for some type of move here in Adobe. So that's something, guys. This is, your freebie for the day. Keep an eye on Adobe as we move forward here. It got downgraded overnight, and they're coming in big here into the bottom down here. The first guy paid above the ask. What else? NVIDIA gave a nice bounce. Don't overstay your welcome. Lots of upgrades. They've been buying calls into this thing left and right. Nice move off the 194. We talked about that, and I was live in the Alpha Shark room that this was a nice buyable area, and it triggered. Micron had a strong move. And people are just all talking all over the place here on top of me and calling me. Micron had a nice move, but I don't know that I go chasing that here at this point today as well. And honestly, at this point, I'm content just to sit sidelines at this point and see if anything happens. Not to be scared, although the VIX finally spiked a little bit on that. But again, a spike in the VIX, we're not even to 10, we just took out 10. We just hit 10. There's nothing fear in this market. Fear in this market is this. We don't have any fear in this market. We have just sideways trading range. Mondays and Tuesdays are typically option burn days. We're seeing that a lot today. They're beating on names. They're trying to take out longs. Earnings really kick in tonight. So again, the only thing I'm going to tell you guys, if you're watching this, you're going to take a look at it out there, trade smaller, trade light. This is a very, very tough market. Don't feel bad if you're struggling. Don't act. I don't know a lot of people that are doing wonderful right now. Most people are just trying not to give back when they get gains at this point, waiting for a time when volume comes in and we can get a better move for bigger places to deploy. So that said here, guys, not much going on. Honestly, the setups I like, I'm not interested in today. I do like Amazon still. I like Costco, and I talked about Amazon, why I liked it, because Amazon is holding right where it needs to. Amazon, for me, if it can hold the bottom, the top of this candle where we closed these 2 days, it's telling me that it's setting up for a long. And by a long, I think it's going to go up. First, it'll test this 1020 area, and then this 1034 or 1032 at the top of the gap. So Amazon's setting up. I still kind of like Costco. You know, big day, holding the top half of the bar. We'll see if it can hang in here or not. See what it does. It's got a gap to fill. In full honesty, I got stopped out of my BNY this morning. Took a 40% hit on it because I got caught in the downgrade and the gap down. There's nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do. By the way, as we're sitting here, Adobe, October 27th, 146 calls coming in. So they continue to buy Adobe. By the way, if you want to play Adobe, I'd rather go there than play weeklies. So another area I'd look at. Patience in this market's key. Buying weakness and selling on the pop is only really what's working here at this point. So sit tight, relax. Don't get too upset. Don't get too nervous about anything. It's okay to make no trades. Tomorrow's another day. We're gonna have Netflix tonight. Netflix will excite the market in either direction, especially all the FANG names that we love so much. They will take move if Netflix is strong or bad. So if you guys don't have any other questions, man, I'm going to wrap it up here in a minute or two. But I just wanted to come in. I know some people are getting nervous. This pull, I mean, this is nothing to get overly concerned about here. There's no huge volume behind it. There's no volume in this market. It doesn't take much to pull the market like this. There's just nothing holding it up right now. All right, guys. I'm going to be doing live streaming a lot more often as we move forward here. So today, unless something changes, I probably won't be back on. I'll do the nightly recap. But if something changes, I'll jump back in here if I see something really important. Welcome, Chris. Everybody who joined, thanks. Everybody have a good day. Trade carefully. Be careful out there. Don't try to be a hero.